Hey, how's it going, guys? It's been a minute since I did another deck profile. Um, Today we'll be covering a EX06 deck, and as you can tell by the sleeve, it will be Mastemon. And this is just gonna be on how I have it built. Uh, I'll talk about what I probably might add, might change, might swap around. But this is how I currently have it, and hope you enjoy it. So for eggs, we will be starting off with four Demimeras. I like this one just because I can just ditch any quote unquote card. I think the you can run the other Demimera, the one that lets you ditch a level 5 or higher to draw two cards on deletion. And you can also be playing the Nyaromon that on attacking you can ditch a card to draw a card. But I just prefer to play Demimera just because it's my personal preference on it. So it'll be four Demimeras. As for the deck itself, we will be running for Salamon. I prefer to use Salamon over the full yellow base of the deck because there are certain builds out there that go into that play Patamon and stuff, but I prefer Salamon just because one, you can use it to, if you're going first, you can mem choke with it because it's cost one evo if you're not evoing over a Nyaro. And also, it's just if you push out and you have Gato in the trash, you can just Evo into Gato for a cost reduce from one and get stuff going. Because you are like trashing stuff in the trash. So a lot of your setups come from what you put in trash. So for Salamon, then we're playing four of the new EX06 Salamon. And what this one does is just start your main phase if you have a purple Digimon or Tamer, I believe. You gain a memory. So just lets you gain a memory, and then when attacking, you get to give -2 2000 DP to an opponent's Digimon, which I think is actually really good in certain situations. And then last cards, we are playing two Ukomon just to get the searches for a Tamer or Digimon. Um, I am really iffy on Uko right now. Um, if you don't want to play Uko, in my opinion, I would swap Uko out for Pillowmon. I would prefer because that's where I'm leaning more towards myself. Just because certain matchups right now, and we are in a Digimon Emperor quote unquote meta in a sense. Every deck, if you're trying to win, will be playing Digimon Emperor because it's just good Numon. And Digimon any deck that requires you to like have a rookie and raising and then push out. So Pokemon can get punished, and I would prefer to play Pillamon because there's a lot of decks or quote unquote certain decks that are being played that do play out Digimon by effects. So you got again Ukomon, I said Ukomon, Numamon, that with the Monzai and Numes and all that you get they can just like re-bring out Numes and all that. You got seven Demon Lords that can play out by effects with Biting Crush and stuff like that for Leviathan. Angels, you got Dominimon that can play out a Digimon from security and stuff. Mastemon that plays out that Tribumon Ace, uh, Rapamon. So I just think Pillamon's just might be better than the Uko, in my opinion. Um, but that's it for rookies. We are only playing, what is it, nine rookies for, for this? Then on to champions. We will be playing four of the FT10 Gatomon. It's just a mandatory four of like you gotta play four of this because on play it stretches out a yellow and a purple. So it's like top three, grab a yellow and a purple, and then put the rest at the bottom. And then during your turn, if you were to evo into like a archangel or fallen angel or whatever, it reduces the cost by two. So evoing for one into a Lady Devi or Angelmon is just really good. It's goaded. And then the inheritable just lets you DNA in the turn, which is what you need. So four of mandatory, and then we're playing four of the new Gato, um, which is just on player windage evolving. You get to search the top three of your deck, add a fallen angel, archangel, I believe, and is it three angel? No, just three, just angel, archangel, and fallen angel. And you get to add one to your hand and or a mirror. I'm not sure if it grabs and a mirror. No, and you get to grab a mirror. So it just searches your tamer and what you need, and it's on player when evolving. So it works wonders. And then security, what inheritable effect? Just attack minus 2000 DP at Digimon. You can opt in to play the other Gato that came in and BT16, I believe. Which I think that was yeah BT16, which is the purple yellow Gato or purple or red purple or yellow red. I don't know what the colors are, but you can play that Gato, which I see some people doing, which allows you to trash your card and then add a level 6 or lower or level I don't know what it is, but you get added from trash to hand. So you can opt to play that. I choose not to, but it is a preference. Alright, next for our ultimates, we will be playing three of the what is it? BT11 Angelmon, and this one's kind of just in a sense explanatory. You evo into it. You look at your security stack, and you get to add a angel, archangel, or falling angel from it to your hand. And if you do add, you recover one. Um, be careful with this effect though, because the minute you search into your security stack, you you have to try to add. You can't just go, oh no, I'm not gonna win two or whatever. But you're gonna have to. You have to. Um, if you play out a Lady Devi while she's on the field, you gain a memory, and then inheritable. All your angel, fallen angel, or archangels and stuff gain blocker as long as you have a purple Digimon out on the board. And then we're playing three copies of the new Angelmon, which is really nice because it has barrier and then it has on play or when digivolving. You get to minus two security attack one of your opponent's Digimon. That's if you have a mirror out. If you do not have a mirror out on the board, then you get to play one from hand. And then inheritable, it gives your Digimon with Angel or three Great Angels in trait alliance, and and be careful because it does say Angel in brackets, so it's specifically saying Angel. So you cannot, so it doesn't like count for like Falling Angel, Archangel, stuff like that. It has to be Angel. Next, we're playing three of the BT11 Lady Devimon, which on Digi you get to trash a card to add a one of three Angel, Archangel, or Falling Angel, or a Mirror, I believe. Yeah, or a Mirror from trash back to hand. And then it has the same effect as Angelmon. If you play out Angelmon while she's on the field, you gain memory. And then while you have a yellow Digimon out on the board for inheritable, all your angels and stuff get retaliation, which is really good. And then we are playing three of the new Lady Devi, which on play or when evolving, you get to delete an opponent has retaliation as well. But you get to delete a level 4 lower Digimon your opponent controls if you control Mirror. If you don't control Mirror, you get to play one from trash. Um, there are certain things you can play as well. You can opt in to play. I think it's the ST Lady Debbie. Um, that lets you check top three or so of your deck to add a Falling Angel or whatever. You can play that. I forgot what Inheritable is, but you can play opt in to play that. You can opt in to play Andrew on Ace if you want. I prefer not to. This is what I'm sticking to for this. And that would be for the Ultimates. Next, we will be going into our Megas. And for Megas, we are playing the new three of the new Mastemon. And oh, sorry, we're playing three of the new Mastemon Ace, which is a really good card. I like it. It introduces Blast DNA, and when you Blast DNA, it requires you to DNA with one of the cards required on the field and one in your hand. Um, I was misplaying this at first because I thought they both had to be on the field because you're acing, you're blast acing, so I thought both cards had to be, but no. One at least one of the cards had to be on the field, one can be in your hand, and then you can blast these. It has on player when dissolving. You get to play out level 5 or lower from hand or trash. I think it's what Archangel or whatever. Yeah, Angel, Archangel, Fine Angel from hand or trash. And then if you DNA'd with for it, then you get to place a Digimon on top of the owner's security, at the bottom of the owner's security, and then the owner of that Mon has to trash up until they got 4 security. So it's a really strong effect. I like it. I just gotta be careful with it. Next, we are playing 3 of the old Mastemon. Well, I won't say I should say FT10 Mastemon because old Mastemon will be the BT3 Masti, I believe. But we're playing 3 of FT10 Mastemon, which is just regular DNA. When you digivolve into this unit, you get to put a yellow card, I believe, yellow or purple card from your trash to the top of your security, and then if you DNA'd, then you get to check your security and call a level 5 or lower purple or yellow card, I believe. Well, just a level 5 or lower card without paying the cost for it. And then all turns effect is when a card is played by defect, you get to pop a Digimon on your opponent's field whose level is equal to or less than the Digimon that you called. So if you have this out, and you blast it into this, you essentially can get rid of like a lot of bodies. But but we're playing 3 of that. Then we are playing 3 of, I mean 2 of Tribumon Ace. And the reason why we're playing 2 of this is just because it pairs well with the deck. On player when digivolving, you get to just play out a level 5 or lower card. Um, so it spawns a body for you. It minus 4,000 DP for every card you have, every Digimon you have on your field. So minus 4,000 DP on the bonus Digimon for every mon you got. Just combos really well, and it's a 3 Great Angels, so it works well. Has a lion, so it gives you the extra offense option that you need. So really good card. Then for your level 7s, let me get these. We are running one Ordainmon, just because if you get her off, you get to recover. If you're in one of those matches where you need to recover, and it's a board wipe. If you get into her, so like you DNA into her, you board wipe your opponent, if you can. If they have level six, and then you get rid of one of the level six, then all level five and lowers afterwards. And then for every card you delete, you recover one for each card that you deleted. So it selects board wipe and lets you recover to stay in the game. So we play one of her, and if she was to die, you can just trash a security to bring her right back out. And then we're playing the one Death X. You can mix and match on this. Death X is just depending on like what your locals looks like or whatever. If you need to digivolve certain cards to like do things, then Death X will be the play. If you want to delay your opponent's turns or whatever, you can opt in to play Ruin mode instead. Um, if you want to be that cheeky person and have fun, then you do play enough level sevens or level sixes and stuff to play Ultimate Chaos Mon. If you want to be that cheeky person and have fun, so like there's options for the deck that you can go in. You can add another or Daimon if you want, but there's options. That's those are all the Digimons. Now for tamers and whatnot, of course we are playing three of the BT11 Miri, which is it's a 5 cost tamer, very pricey to play. But that's what we got the new Andrew Mon and Lady Debbie. They just let us play. Um, she has start of your turn. You get to gain a memory automatically. You just gain one, and then if you are evoing into a Lady Debbie or a Andrew Woman, if that's your only Digimon that you are evoing, that's on your field because you have to have one left. Then you get to play out the other other copy. So it's like I evolve into Angelmon, I get to play out Lady Davy for free. I evolve into Lady Davy, I get to play Angelmon from my hand for free. So she just lets you get your second body out to go into like Mastemon. So three of her really needed. And then we're playing three of the new Mirai. I don't think playing four is needed. Three should be what you need. And all she does is just when it's your turn, if you play like a Holy Beast or an Archangel or a Falling Angel, you get to tap her and gain a memory. Now, if you play like Gato, so you essentially want to play Gato when you have her. So you'll hard play Gato, you'll tap her, gain a memory, and then she lets you evo your Gato into a Lady Debbie or Angelmon from trash for the reduction of one. So that's like her full effect. And then end of turn, you get to choose your Digimon, get to DNA. So three of her. Then we are also playing two Mireis. I said Mireis. Two Mako Mochizukis. And she's from BT. No, she's from BT9, I believe. Is that where she's from? Yeah, BT9. So two Makos because on play you get to check top three. You get to add a purple or yellow card from there to your hand, and then the rest go to trash. So she lets you search top three, and then you get to just start adding stuff to your trash. And then if you were to play a two-color purple and yellow Digimon, you can tap her to gain a memory back. So it just works really well with the mirrors and stuff because you get all that memory back. There are other options you can play. I have tested out playing Matt Ishida just because he's a memory setter, and he also works with the deck because you trash, you gain a memory. He's automatically sending you the three, so if you need a memory setter, then I would recommend playing Matt. And this is the ST16 mat. ST16 mat. You can play that. You can play BT2 mat, which is also a memory setter, but it just lets you add an option card or purple Digimon from trash to your hand. So again, if you want memory setter, um, but I play Mako, and then we are playing triple Chaos Degradation because it's a really good removal. A lot of things have protection from like being bounced to hand or deck or whatever. So Chaos Degrade gets just around that. So I played three. I did test around with Flame Hellscythe. I like Flame Hellscythe. It gets your body back. But the issue I ran into Flame Hellscythe is if I can't get rid of, if I don't have any other way to get rid of my opponent's Digimon, if I can't neg DP it more to get rid of it, then I get my body out, but I still have a problem card on my opponent's field that I cannot like bounce or whatever. So I don't know. Chaos Degradation is just that removal option for me. Like I said, you can play triple Hell Scythe if you want. You can play triple Hell Scythe. Uh, it's all preference on how you want to deal with certain things. And then if you are a memory junkie or whatever, or you don't want to play Makos, then you can just opt in and play two purple boost or two yellow boost or trainings or whatever. But as far as it goes, that's how I have my deck build, and it's how I've been running it. I'm liking it. Like I said, the only thing I would probably just change out would be taking out the Ukamons for Pillowmons just because of how certain cards are being played and what's all being played. And like if you are in the locals where they're playing 7th grade Demon Lords, then I would highly recommend to play Pillowmons, just because Biting Crush screws this deck over hard. If your opponent is able to have two Biting Crush out on the field, and you are going into Mastemon Ace, and you are playing that body, then Biting Crush will get rid of will just screw you over and just you will lose off of it. You will 100% lose off of Biting Crush if they have it in 7th grade Demon Lords or just in Leviathan in general. Or so I just think Pillamon might be the better option to run. But that's my deck profile. Let me know how y'all like it. Use it as a guide to build to build jaws, or if y'all just want to copy it and see how it goes, feel free. But that's it, and thank you.